Coach Rain here. Hi, I'm late again. But guess what? The problem why I'm late today, or what made me late today, is I was in Mia J's live and I lost track of time. I was like, oh snap, I gotta go. Because I have a meeting at 1:30. Hi, Callie. I have a meeting at 1:30 today, so in order for me to fill my quota and stay consistent with my promise to my community, I gotta go live at 12:30, and it's 12:35 already. There's not enough time in the day. All right, so let me just shoot a quick little message out to my team. And then I'm gonna begin chatting, and whoever pop in, pop in. I know a lot of folks normally expect me to go live around 1:15, but I did schedule this so that hopefully somebody saw it. Somebody saw it, and they're not, and they, or at least they get notified that I'm live a little early. The girls are fighting. Hey Tina, how are you? The girls are fighting. I don't even know if you guys follow some of this that I be following or that I'm privy to, just off of the fact that I'm kind of tuned in with the music scene because I have to kind of keep up with what's new because of my classes, so that my playlists, even though I like what I like to like tap into some of the newer music, which I have to sift through, child, to find some songs that I like. But I like to, at least like for my younger demographic, my younger people that come to class or that do my that come to my classes, I want, at least sometimes I play something that they like or that they into. But I can't stomach all of it. But anyway, I'm saying all of that to say, child, I'm kind of disappointed. I know we have some strong Nicki fans in our community. I know there's some strong Nicki fans on this here internet. But I've got to speak on this. I got to speak on this. And it might not be popular opinion, but I gotta speak on it. And this is not age shaming, but it's what kind of term can I use? I'm not trying to age shame because me and Nikki, I believe we're either the same age or just about the same age. But I really don't like to see someone that should be stepping into their golden era, into their mentorship era, regressing back to the playground. I don't like to see it. 313 Big Will said same age but different tax bracket. I totally understand that. Mm-hmm. Nikki would never wear that wig. I bet she wouldn't. She has a lot more money. But that's not what I'm saying. Just hear me out. I know when this comes to like the barbs and stuff, you guys are really gun ho for Nikki, and I'm a Nikki fan. Like, I like Nikki. I think that I respect her. I respect her career. I think she did an amazing thing, amazing job. She is a lyricist. She comes from Queens, where I come from, and she's been able to do something in female rap that nobody has done before her. So I get all, like, she's amazing. Like, I think Nicki Minaj is an amazing talent. I just wish that she wouldn't, like, I wish she would pay Cardi dust. I really wish she would do that. So I get, like, Will, I'm not sure if you're still here, but I get that, y'all don't really like Y'all don't really like people talking about Nicki, and the first thing that you hear, you attack it. But I'm not trying to attack her. I think she is an amazing talent. What's up, T? What's up, Mike? What's up, Curtis? But what I'm saying is, she is like, she's already solidified in her career. Like, she doesn't have to. She doesn't have to still walk around with the banner like I'm the best. We know that. Like, that's like Beyonce walking around here whenever a new girl pops on the scene and has some, like, that's like Beyonce going at SZA. Like, I was here first. My album sold this amount more than yours. Like, there's some things that don't need to be said. Like, you don't. She doesn't need to do that. And when you do that, and you've had so many accolades, and you're so successful, so talented, and you're constantly arguing with someone who only has 2 albums, two, 7 years apart. Like, what are you arguing with this girl for? And even though, you know, Cardi might have sent shots, whatever, like, even that, it's not, it doesn't warrant you to give her a response, even if she did say something. T said, I feel like once Nicki got married, her career went down. Yeah, I think it's the negative press because of who she decided to spend the rest of her life with. And that's her choice. Like, I'm not here to bash her because, to be honest with you, we don't know what it's like to be Nicki Minaj. Most people will never see that level of success and accolades for 10 plus years. Like, she dominated the scene, like it was Nicki Minaj. There was nothing else. So we don't know what that's like. So maybe, like, when she turned around and she was ready to settle down and get married, maybe when she did that, she was like, she wanted someone that she felt comfortable with, someone that she thought was going to be with her for her and that could protect her, you know? Listen, T. and it's not even that he's a petty. It's, well, yeah, he's a assault. I don't know how you would say that on YouTube, but he's a rapist, allegedly, or he was convicted of rape, right? I think. Just sad, like, really, really sad. And it's not necessary. It's, you know, but besides that, like, her going back and forth with this girl who has been out with 2 albums, it's just sad. And I'm like, Nicki, no, don't say anything. Like, stop tweeting. Don't tweet anymore. Don't tweet anymore, please. Yeah, it's hard. Right. Saying, right. Thank you, T. You didn't want to say the other word, but yeah. Like, just seeing the tweets, like, them going back and forth, I'm like, this is not it. Girl. But it kind of highlights another issue or another thing. You gotta, like, jealousy, and please hear me out, guys. Hear me out. Jealousy and envy are human traits. We all experience it in some way, shape, or form at some point in your life. You meet a person that just seems to have it all together. They seem to never have anything going wrong in their life. Or someone comes along that just has all of the fire that you used to have, or something in them that makes this feeling of jealousy or envy brew up and bubble up inside. And no matter no matter what accolades you may have, you just, for whatever reason, this person just makes you have those feelings. Like, you feel that feeling of jealousy. And to a certain degree, I think that is the culprit here. I think Cardi B, with her being able to be authentically her, being able to be unapologetically herself, not being the best lyricist, but just having that it factor that exploded onto the scene. And this is the first person that was able to garner attention for a long amount of time. I think that kind of made Nicki a little jealous, which kind of like, okay, you know how I think about it? This is how I make it make sense to me. And I'm not sure if this is true. I'm just speculating. I don't know Nicki. And like someone said earlier, she's in a completely different tax bracket. She wouldn't wear this wig. So I get all of that. I'm not trying to talk down on this woman because I'm just trying to make sense of it because I really don't make sense. I can't, it doesn't make sense. I'm like, what? Why are you even talking to this girl? But what I think it is, like, you know how you've been the only child for 10 years in your family, right? And then all of a sudden your parents talking about they pregnant and they about to have a new baby. That's what we got going on. So now you're the older child and you looking at this baby and everybody coming around talking about, oh, they're so cute. This cute baby. I think that's kind of what's going on here. T said, I didn't like it when she tried to come for Little Kim. Little Kim was her back in the day. Exactly. Exactly. Hi, Trisha. Welcome. How you doing, girl? So, Trisha, you are a Nicki fan. How do you feel about her and Cardi B going back and forth right now? Or was going back and forth yesterday? I was saying that I really wish Nicki wouldn't even give this girl, this newbie, the light. Like I wish she wouldn't say anything. Yes, I'm at home today. Why? How you know that? Am I smiling brighter? Yes, I'm at home today. Yesterday, what did I do yesterday? I'm trying a new thing, like with this background. So what I'm gonna do, even if I'm in the office, oh, I'm not dressed up. You got it. So the only time that you would see me like in a blouse, like with a blazer on or something like that, would be if we were having like some big meeting and I was working from home. But other than that, I put on just a plain something on top because my man, the big boss, doesn't like you to have any t-shirts that have words on it or says anything, which, okay, whatever. So I, Tristan says, I really wish they would squash it. Me too. Like, because honestly, they will make good music together. Like, I know Nicki refuses. She doesn't want to work with people that don't write their own stuff. I get all of that. But there's plenty of rappers that she worked with that didn't write their own stuff. Like, come on. And I don't know what it is. And I think when Cardi came into the game, I think she wanted to be cool, at least, with Nicki. And Nicki wasn't having it. And there's been this narrative that Cardi was brought into the industry to take Nicki's place. No one can take that girl's place. Yeah, T says you got to be on camera for work. Yeah, so sometimes we have like just team meetings, but we have team meetings with different levels of people. I'll say it that way. So you have to be dressed a certain way. I do have an internal meeting at 1:30. That's why I'm live right now, because I have to be out of here by 1:30. No, that T says she's not writing all of her stuff. Who's not writing all of her stuff? Nicki? Offset is the problem. Child, I really wish they would sit down and squash this because it's getting dirty and mean. And I don't like to talk about, sometimes I talk about celebrity stuff, but I like to like related to what I got going on or what we as a community have going on, and just check ourselves. Like, as you know, for people that are content creators, you know, as you start to move up a little bit and you start to get a few more subscribers and maybe some more watch time, or you become fully monetized, never be too big to turn around and help somebody else. Like, that's the one gripe I have with Nicki, is as she was exploding on the scene, she never turned around and like helped another female artist until later on in her career. I'm talking about early on. And I think this is the comparison, or why people compare her to Cardi. When Cardi came and she blew up, right? She exploded on the scene when she hit with that Bodak Yellow. She turned around and left the door open for other female rappers to come in. Whether people like the movement or not, she was all inclusive. She did collabs with up and coming artists. She did all of that. So I really wish they would cut it out. Trisha said it started when Offset was in Nicki's DMs a while ago. What? Yes, and so Offset, but also what I've heard anyway. I don't, we don't know this to be true, guys. Hi, Lily. Who's Uno Creven? Whatever. Have you scratched your balls today? Have I scratched? Where's my ball? I got a big ball. You want to see it? Hold on. Let me show you my big ass ball. You got the right one. Hold on. You got the right one, baby. So I got this big... Can you see my big ball? You see that? Oh, wait. It keeps going in and out. And you want me to scratch it? You said scratch my big ball. Yes, I've scratched my ball today. Oh, come better than that, man. That's corny. You corny. That was very corny. And I'm going to leave it there so that everybody can see just how corny you are. Hi, Uno. You better now. You came to the right live, my friend. You know what I'm saying? Angel. Hey, Angel. Floating hearts. These people out of their minds. You understand? These people are out of their minds. What's up, Angel? So, Angel, you know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about our girl. I was just here talking about the unfortunate beef between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Like, I really wish, and I know that there's behind the scenes stuff, like Trisha is saying, there's behind the scenes stuff that started it, but I really wish they would squash it. Like, guys, like one calling the other one cocaine or some nonsense, and then the other one calling the other one Barney. I'm like, guys, Nicki, like, you are a queen. You are the queen of rap. And I know that an element of rapping is beef. I know that. I've been around since almost the beginning of rap. So I know that. I know that beef is a part of it, but it's keep it on wax, not on Twitter. Like, write songs and have little cute little back and forth on wax. And by now, at this age, like, y'all come together and do a collab. That'll be... right? Almost the beginning, child. But yeah, she called her Barney. She said Barney B. It was kind of funny. It was funny. But then she came back. I don't know who said what first, but one called the other Cardi called Nicki cocaine Barbie, and I'm like, no. And I'm like, guys, what would Beyonce do? She wouldn't be here beefing with people. Like, put it in the music. Like, if you have something to say about someone, put it in the music. Cardi did that with her album. She put it in the music, which is better than going back and forth on Twitter. That's corny to me. Like, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A mess. What up, Stash? Did I say hi, Corey? What's up? Corey said, "Listen, Cardi and Nicki are hilarious. It is funny. Like they did have me cracking up. But then at the end, I'm like, Dad, they would be so much better if they collabed. Like if maybe, hopefully, this is they going back and forth like this, and they just gonna pop out with a song. That would explode if they did a song together." Remember, guys, for those of you, you might be too young, but remember back in the day, Brandy and Monica, they used to have that. They used to have that underlying thing, and everybody said they didn't get along. And then they did "The Boy Is Mine" together. That song is like the biggest song for both of them. They exploded on the scene with that song, all over the place. Pause. So that would be so fire. Look, Angel said that's why Beyonce is the only queen, because she behaves like one. You have to, once you get to a certain level, I just personally think you gotta take on the role of becoming like a mentor or someone that people aspire to be. Not whenever somebody new comes into the game, it's like countdown to when y'all gonna be beefing. No. And I know that there's stuff that's happened that we might not be privy to, why she's the way that she is. But I just wish it wasn't this way. It's really sad to see. Wouldn't that be, if they did a song together, that would be so fire. If they pop out with a song and the song goes up. Like they could do a "Boy Is Mine" song, like they could remix the "Boy Is Mine." Cause you said it started with that guy with Upset, not Offset. Ciao. Greetings, my little earth. Wait, who said "here we go"? You said "here we go," Trisha, because she said Beyonce. I love Beyonce. I think Beyonce is probably one of the hardest workers. I know that there's some stuff that they say about her, but as far as her work ethic, complete respect of the work ethic. And that is what I respect about Cardi B. Because let me tell you something. 2 weeks before that album dropped, people were like, it's going to flop. And then all of a sudden, this girl started getting active. She was outside everywhere, doing everything to promote her album. And she did that. And nothing but respect for that. Anybody that works hard like that and promotes themselves and isn't too humble, isn't too proud to humble themselves to promote their product, be outside, big old pregnant and everything, outside. Can't, nothing but respect for that. And we could take a page from that book too. Like if you have product, if you have a channel, if Cardi B can do it, take your behind on the train and start promoting. What? Wait, Trisha says, your message deleted. What message you put? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Hey, Corey. Callie says stash. Callie said jokes earlier, Brody. See life, what's good, bro? T Lily Q. My message deleted. What did you say? Trisha said, I like Beyonce, but her fans hate us barbs. Real, like, what? I don't know. Child. Corey said, I love Beyonce. We know Corey. Corey is probably Beyonce's biggest fan. What's up, Sack Claus? He says, just stopping by to show love. Thank you so much. Yes, Corey said, yes, I think it's the work ethic we respect for sure. What's up, Lala? Pumpkin. Pumpkin Cheetos. Listening from the trees. not the bushes. Yo, Cardi was barefoot and preggo around here. Let me tell you, that girl, you got to respect that. If you don't like her music, if you don't like the way she rhymes, you don't like any of it, you got to respect the work ethic. She was outside, okay? She was everywhere promoting that album, doing everything. Like, she was not playing. She was like, we about to make the money. Cardi was, I read that. Right, Corey is Beyonce's biggest fan, for real. Like, I like Beyonce. I respect her gangster. I respect her work ethic. It's interesting and fun to watch the evolution of her career, because I've been there from the beginning. Like, from the very beginning, from no. Wait, you be saying no. When it's really yeah. Before the remix, you be saying no. When it's really yes. They used to be mad dramatic with their head nod. What was that video? Say my name. I did not like Destiny's Child in the beginning. I was like, if they don't shut up, like that Bills song, I ain't like it. Sorry, Beyonce, but Bills, I could not stand that song. Can't pay my bill. Oh my God. And Bugaboo, even worse. I didn't like Destiny's Child until the Destiny's Fulfilled album. When they came back like grown women. I was like, okay, y'all not playing now. That's my kind of tone there. But all of that other stuff, all of that Charlie's Angel, I ain't like none of that. My sister, on the other hand, she was the one. She told me from the giddy up. She's like, this girl is a major star. She's going to be huge. You're late. But I did not like them, and I did not. And she would play those damn Destiny's Child songs all the time. Was not a fan. But I did realize that they were great performers, but I wasn't a fan. Until I think Beyonce did a performance. I don't know. I'm going way back now. Now, if y'all young, y'all ain't gonna remember this. But there was a show called Divas Live, and it used to come on VH1, and Beyonce did a performance on that show, and she sang Dangerously in Love. That was the first solo performance I saw of Beyonce, and I said, oh, SHIT, this girl ain't playing with y'all. She sang that song backwards and forwards, okay? That was the first solo performance I saw of Beyonce where I was like, oh. Then she did the BET Awards and she sang Crazy in Love. Out of here. Stratosphere. Stratosphere. Angel said, I don't want them to collab because once you start talking about once you start talking about kids, it's over for you. Off with your head energy for life. But both of them talked about kids. But that's why I was like, stop. Because you're both women. Women, we go through so much, whether you have children easily, like you get pregnant, no problem, and you're fertile as hell, or you're on the other spectrum and it's a struggle for you. Don't, stop. Don't do that. Don't shame someone for choosing to keep their children, and don't shame someone for having to go to a fertility clinic. I was like, both of y'all, stop it. Like, we're better than this. Yeah. Anyway, Lily's laughing at me, and then she said I used to listen to that song all the time. Which one? No. Or can you pay my bills? I could not stand that song. I couldn't take it. And then I'm sorry, Beyonce. I'm sorry to Destiny's Child fans. I'm not, I respect their hustle and all of that, but Woo, they used to mess Kelly Rowland up back in the day, boy. When I talk about glowed up, she has glown up back in the day with that red hair and the spikiness they used to give her. But now the way that she's styled is so much tea. It's tea. Okay. Corey said, always like Beyonce, but when I saw Beyonce Experience on BET, I was like, oh yeah, she's a goat. She's a goat. Wait, what? Beyonce Experience on BET? Did I see? I probably did see that. But did you watch Divas Live? That was her first solo performance. But no, remember when there was a whole Twitter thread talking about poor Michelle can't catch a break. Leave Michelle alone. Michelle was tossed into a group that was already like a super group, and she had to fit in where she could, man. And she did. What about Taylor Swift? T said, I have the same birthday as Beyonce. Oh, so it was just your birthday. Happy birthday. September 4th. Right? 9, 4, 8, 1. Psh, B-Day. Mission 1, I'm going to get... Okay, T. Thank you for being here. Lala said Cardi or Nicki. Both. Both, child. Listen, to be honest with you, and it's going to be a weird take, but any artist that I can do an entire playlist with their songs for my classes, they're a GOAT to me. Like, that means that they have up-tempo songs, they have, like, songs that we can stretch to, like slower songs, and both of them have that. Beyonce not Beyonce, well, Beyonce too, but Cardi and Nicki both have that. Hi, cuz! We over here talking about the mess, child. They both have that. They both have songs that are up-tempo. They both have slower songs. They both have top 10 hits, number 1 hits. So both of them, I think they both deserve a place in the sun. I don't want to choose. That's why I can't be a part of any of the fan clubs or fan bases, because I'm not just going to go hard for one artist. Like, I like music. Like, I like Beyonce. I can't believe that Trisha said the Barbs don't like the what does Beyonce say? Beehive? They don't like the Beehive? Why? What did they do to them? Oh, because, okay, I know now. Oh, Lord Jesus. Angel said Nicki is more talented. Cardi is more likable. I like Cardi much, much, much better. Already got my ticket to the concert, but Nicki's talent and contribution to the game is undeniable. 100%. Nicki is more talented lyrically, but catch this T, in my opinion, in my humble brokey, what that person said when they first came in here, they said, I'm not in the same tax bracket as Nicki, so I want to make sure that I make that disclaimer, because I know the Barbs don't play, right? But in my humble, very, very, very humble opinion, Cardi is a better performer than Nicki. Sorry. Nicki can't dance. And I'm like, you from Trinidad. Why your waistline? What's up? Cardi's a better performer. So Nicki's more lyrically talented. She's able to articulate better. She's able to enunciate better than Cardi. Songwriting, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know about song concept, because I think Cardi may not write her lyrics or put it together in a song format like that, but the concept of the song and the ideas and stuff like that, I think that's her strong suit. And she's a better performer, in my opinion, than Nicki. So talented, there's different levels of different degrees of talent, and now undeniably, Nicki is she is the top female rapper of all time. right? Like success wise, I'm say sell wise, Lord, record sales, or I think she has the most record sales. I don't, to be honest with you, all of that number stuff, to be real, y'all, all of that numbers foolishness is not for us. It's not for our consumption. That is for the record label and for the executives. Like, we are not record executives talking about, well, her first week sales were blah 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 blah. Shut up. Do you like the songs or not? That's where we come in. Hi Ricky. Richie, I'm sorry. Hi Richie. Lala said that's two different genres though. They are two different genres. That's why I like both of them. If I want to be ratchet, then I'm gonna throw on that ass. But if you know you want to be more like, what's a Nicki song that's more like, Nicki is like, you're gonna be more gangster with it when I throw on Nicki. I don't know, guys. I like both of them. Yes, Angel said Cardi and her team are marketing geniuses. Absolutely. Melanin says I absolutely agree. Cause T says more talented delivering because both of them have writers. Safari used to write from Nicki. That I heard that too. I don't know how true it is. I don't. You know what, guys? I've never read the album credits. Have y'all read the album? Like, do you go and read like who the writer is and who isn't the writer? Do you guys do that? Angel said, "I agree with your assessment." Yeah, like, to be real, like Cardi really puts a lot of energy and a lot of thought into her concepts, into her styling. Like, look at how she's, sometimes it's a miss. Sometimes some of her outfits are a miss. But the package, and people like to dismiss that part, but that's very important. She's very likable. She has a great personality. She can think on her feet. She is a great performer. Her songs are good. Like, and everyone, I'll be surprised. Like, I was surprised with this album. When I heard this album, I was like, God damn it, the girl did it again. Because when I heard the first album, I was like, whoa, this is actually a cohesive body of work. I don't know what I was expecting, but it was cohesive, and she did it again. And threw WAP and Up on there, but you don't even have to listen to those two. That's just there for whatever purpose it's there for. That's none of our concern, because either way, like, these people are very wealthy, both of them. Okay, so like, me even discussing this and talking about this is just to shoot the crap, just to shoot it with y'all and just talk to you guys about a popular topic. Like, to be honest with you, this doesn't have any merit or any value, any like real concrete value on my life or your lives. I hope not. We have other things going on, but it's just interesting to talk about, and it's interesting to talk about, like, why are they fighting? I really wish especially Nicki. I'm like, girl, can you please? You're ruining your legacy. Stop it! Like, stop it! And I get it. You don't want to just lie down, because sometimes when you're too quiet, look at what's happened to some other artists. I don't want to even go down that rabbit hole. Or some other executives that didn't say anything publicly when things were going on behind the scenes, and then it backfired on them later. But at the same time, I just don't like this look for Nicki. Like, I don't like it. Like, you should... I don't know. Melanin said, the thing is, Cardi has fun with it, and she knows she's not the best lyricist, but we never needed her to be right. We needed her to just show up, be herself, and entertain, and that is exactly what she does. And she does it well, and she takes it seriously. When she puts together a show, like, I actually am considering going. I'm going to go to her show, because I guarantee you she's going to put on a hell of a concert. She's going to put on a concert now. But I want to wait a little bit on these tickets, even though I heard they sold out. Maybe I'll be able to get one. I don't Now Safari writing for Clarissa. Who the hell is Clarissa? See, that's T said ghostwriters aren't listed. Okay. Angel says, wait, hold on. Lala said the videos are cinematic from Nicki? What videos? Her old videos? Because she ain't had no Did she come out with any videos for this most recent album? I don't know 100% because I don't watch videos all the time. But this and Angel, like, the album is amazing. Like, she did such a good job. The production, top tier, crisp, clean. Like, the concept of the album, the fact that she held on to those songs, the beef songs, and put it on the album, the flow of the songs, the little LP she does in the middle dedicated to Upset, her soon to be ex-husband, like, and what she's saying in those songs and how she's even taking ownership of what she did in the relationship. You gotta give it to this child. Like, and with everyone talking crap and saying how she's not gonna be able to do it again, she's a fluke, she's a flop, da 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 da. And she did it again. Pregnant with baby number 4. God, give me some of that part. Like, give me some of that perseverance, child. Please. I mean, T said you can tell from the music she put out when they were together, when they were split. True that. True, T. And nobody wants to really talk about that because and you know what I think? And there's nothing wrong with this, okay? You know what I think? I think, because Nicki is talented. She's not talented. But what I think was happening in the studio was she would spit something, or she would have a concept for a song, have it written, and then he would come in and be like, oh, and say, oh, but say this and say that, and like adding the more hype to it. You know what I'm saying? Or telling her, oh, you should say it like this. But not all the time, but in certain circumstances. You know what I'm saying? And I know that people don't like to admit that, but her early 2000 songs, like when she first came out, all those features she was on, that monster feature, that was disgusted. Like when I play it now, I'm like, damn. Can you say that word on here? She unalived that track. Like what? All of those songs, like what's that song? The other one that's an iconic. She has so many, but the one with Big Sean, was that Big Sean or Usher? But she was like Margarita, da 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 da, da, and she was going in. There's so many songs like from that era when she was on it. So I like Chung Lee. I like Red Ruby the Sleeves, even though to me they're similar, but not really. I like those songs, but those back in the day, like the early Nicki, out of this world. WAP and Up are on there to give her more album streams because they already have millions of streams each. So she can break more records, right? Babular said all they do is babble, so low IQ. Mary McDowell, hello. Blocky block, I'm out. What? Blocky block. I don't know what you mean. Angel said she gave us vulnerability, transparency. She was talking her shit. Good beef song. She took accountability for not being the best wife. She gave us a full body of work. She really did. And kudos to you, Cardi. Like, wherever you are in the world, I know you'll never see this live, but kudos to you. And your team. And I know that you said it, that you were yelling and screaming at them. I can only imagine the pressure. And for you to deliver, like, be proud of yourself. Like, when you sit quietly by yourself at home after all of this and your feet are swollen and you got your feet propped up, pat yourself on the back. Okay? Because the album is the albuming. Q. Well, they call you Q, baby. Corey says, unpopular opinion, Moment for Life was better than Monster. I don't care. I don't care. I love Moment for Life too now. Like, that song is really great. And that's what I'm saying. Like, she has, like, songs that make you feel an emotion. Because when I think of Moment for Life, I'm like, and it's like, the vibe of the song is just like you can reach for the stars. It's a beautiful song. T said yes, but features are different. One verse on a track is nothing compared to having to do an album on your own. That's true. That's true. But I'm just thinking of like early Nicki. I was just thinking of early Nicki and how like that vibe, like she used to come through. And then when she did her first album was really good. I'm trying to think of song. What was that song? Was that on the album or the mixtape? I get mixed up sometimes, child. Like that Piggy song. I love that. I still play that song in my classes now. I love that song. Angel says, can I get that dro? Can I get that Henny? That was trick. Yes! Can I get that dro? Can I get that Henny? Can I get that margarita on my salt around that rim tray? I have to think of the words. Can you buy me a bottle of Douce? Okay, let's get it now. Oh! Like, the flow. Like, it was like she was having fun with it. I haven't heard that song in a while, so I don't really know the lyrics like that anymore. Or maybe I do. I just have to hear it again. Moment for Life is my favorite Nicki song. Like that song, I really like Your Love, Your Love, Your Love, Your Love. She has some bangers and some classics. She has some real classics. And I just And then like it's like you can't even say anything against her. Not even against her, because to be honest with you, respect. Like if I met Nicki, I would be like, wow, respect, queen. Like you did your thing. Like I just wish they wouldn't fight. I just wish. Hey Foodie, how are you? Corey said Angel B. Yes, to me it's hard because it's relatable. Yes. Okay. Yes. We're moving the meeting to 1:45. Good. I can stay on a few more minutes. Hey, Saditra. Yup, that was Wayne's style of flow. True. Let's not talk about Wayne. I mean, he makes me sad too. It says, you know what it is, guys? I think as I'm thinking about it, that era, like I was already fully grown, but I was still outside. Like I was still in the clubs and all of that during that era, like early 2000s songs. I'm saying early 2000s, more like early 2010s. I was outside. And all of those songs, like the Lil Wayne, like Lollipop, all of that music from that time is like nostalgic for me, and like the level of success they had, it's just so much nostalgia. And to see like demise happen, or not even demise, but just to see them not gracefully enter into their golden era and just bask in their success, you know, it bothers it makes me sad. And like you sitting here beefing with this girl who is trying to get her footing. She's a pregnant woman right now. Like, it's just like distasteful. Like I really love that. Right Through Me. She has, listen, I could go, let me pull up my Nicki. Nicki Minaj, she's a legend. Like I want her to behave as a legend. Hey, you, Nicki. Behave like a legend. You are better than this. You're better than this. Oh, listen. Right through me. How does that go again? Damn. I got it on here, child. I can't play it though. Make sure you are ready for them. Yep. She said, I just started working. So they just sent a message saying the meeting's gonna start at 1:45. But I have everything set up. So all I gotta do is ready. I have my computer open and up right here. But thank you, team, because you know we gotta keep our job now, child. So Deetra, thank you. How do y'all send that? When I try to send people like gifts when they're in live, I don't know how to do it. Corey said, I like mixtape Nicki better. Yeah, I like early Nicki and I like unsigned hype Nicki, like when she was doing all of those features. And I was like, who the hell is this girl? Okay. And then you know what I also think about? Like, after you've had that level of success, like you bursted onto the scene. Once you got your chance, you burst onto the scene. You did all those features. Everything was hitting. People were calling you, probably paying you big money to do features for them. And then your album does really well. And now you have to do a second album. I cannot even imagine the level of pressure to put out that second project after all of that. So like when I talk about celebrities, talk about, like we're so far removed from what they actually go through. We can't even imagine the pressure, the scrutiny. Like we say, oh, just ignore it. Oh, it's just whatever. You have to know that you're the best. And yes, you do. But when it's hundreds of thousands of people or millions of people coming for your neck, and every time you turn on the television, or not even the television, child, you open your phone, there's another story, whether true or not, or maybe it's dead on true, and you're like, how the hell they know that? And then you have to start looking at the people around you, like who's spilling your tea, who's telling these tabloids your business, who's informing the blogs or the blogs, how do you say it? The blogs of where you are and what you're doing. So I can think about how it feels, but I don't know how that feels. So anything I'm saying in this is just really just me venting about wanting to see our Black stars like in the best light and not see them like this, like acting like this. Even though people say Cardi isn't Black, but I thought she was, but I don't, whatever. I'm not going into that. But not seeing them in the best light and seeing them going back and forth and calling each other names like this, especially the women, like where it's already so hard to enter into the hip hop space as a woman and as a female MC. And the fact that you are two of the most successful ever. It would be nice to have UNITY. Where's Queen Latifah? Hey, Queen Latifah, come get him. UNITY. What's going on? Somebody said something. Hey, it's okay, Jay. You don't have to apologize, my boo. Jay said, what's up, Cole? Sorry, hon. I had to take care of some stuff. Hey, chat. It's okay. I get it. I know you busy and you was doing work and you were doing the nails and everything. I was talking about your girl. What's up, C? C said, hey, big mama. How you doing? Congratulations. Wait, hold on. What? Kiss from Jay. I did a video, but it was not alive. Thank you. Thank you for the coffee. Let me sip it. Oh, I'm gonna check it out too, said Detroit. Why you ain't say nothing? You posted a video? I gotta check you out. What kind of video is it? Is it like just it's a vlog, or you did like a video, like a talking video? C said, why you so fine? I get it from my mama. You can't put a sweater over that or hide it in pajamas. Ooh, Jay-Z another one. But you see how he don't, like, they dragging that man's name through the mud right now. But you see how he don't be on nobody's internet defending himself. Come on, Nicki. But then again, like I said, we don't know what people have gone through behind the scenes. You feel me? What was I doing, Nicki? I can't play it the way I want to. But this girl, when I look at all the, like, so much success, so many songs, so much. So pretty. Like, look at this girl. What up, Faith? The girls are fighting. Remember when she came up with that Bigfoot song? I was like, yo, is she joking? It was funny, though. It was funny. It was funny. Oh, Nicki. And it just seems like you can't even, nobody can't talk to her. Like, if she was to have, like, a team and they were to tell her, chill. Chance the King. Hi. Chance says, sing for us. Real quick. I can't sing mine. You want me to sing? You gonna bleed your eardrum. I wish that I could have this moment for life. Faye said Nicki seems mad because she's gay. And I really wish she wouldn't, because she looks gorgeous. Like, Nicki is gorgeous. She don't need to, like, girl, you are blessed. You had your son. You had a fabulous career. It's kind of, it makes me a little bit sad. So you just going to keep switching up? Switching up what? My hair or singing? What am I doing? I'm trying to find the song. Let's go to Essential. I don't know if it'll be right here. Oh, I mean, there's so many songs. Like, my Lord. Bottoms Up. That's the name of the song. She's trying to still be relevant. Yeah. But that's the thing. She doesn't have to try to still be relevant. She is relevant. Like, she's already done it. Oh, my voice. You have no accent then, like a Jamaican. So, I do that all the time. Like, all the time. Because I grew up with Jamaican parents. So every once in a while it'll come out. Like, if something bad happens, or if somebody does something fugazi, I'll say Babylon. Blood clot. What up, Crystal? Crystal, we on the same road, baby. We on the road to 2K. Can we get there? Of course we can. I saw you had a silent live last night. Let's see what's going on. What we doing? I'm at 1881 right now. I'm good. Can you see this, guys? No, it's not showing you. I'm at 1881 right now. I'm trying I would like to see this. I hear Safari saying something like that too. What? That he wishes she would stop the foolishness? Like, she doesn't have to solidify herself. You've done that. Like, you guys, I can't see it. It won't let me show you my screen when I put it too close. But this is just on Apple Music, right? Apple Music does like essentials. So these are just her essential songs. Not even all the songs and like fan favorites. This is just like the major hits. Look at this. I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling. You don't need to solidify that. You don't need to say nothing. Oh, the Jamaican stuff. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, Safari, Safari Jamaican. Y'all remember when Safari was, how can I say this gently? He was promoting his essence. Y'all remember that? I was like, can you put that thing away? Imagine him and Nicki were still together. Woo, that'd be interesting. But anywho, so this is just her major stuff, okay? There's no need to solidify a thing. There's no need to argue about it, talk about it. It is what it is. Let's go to Cardi. And this girl, in 2 years, I'm saying 2 years, in 2 albums, she's done this. Let's see how many she had. Let's see how long we're going to be scrolling. See? It's not even that long of a scroll. See? Like, Nicki's was like, scroll. So you win. Like, oh, Lord help us. But you know what? All of these songs that are right here, I will play all of them. Anyway, it was fun talking about this with you guys. What up, Elevator? What you laughing at me? What I said? I'm just here talking. About the girls fighting and how I wish they wouldn't fight. I wish that they would just get along. What up, Professor X? And then I just want everybody to kind of think about yourself and what your character it looks like. And are you the type of person that doesn't mind seeing other people shine, other people win, or are you going to try and sabotage other people's success? What type of person are you? It's really important to understand about yourself. What's up, Ecooter? Did you double tap the screen for me, darling? Also, if you can, could you subscribe to the channel? I'd appreciate it. I'm trying my very best to get to 2K before the end of October. Right? You think I can do it? Just subscribe, please. Professor X is my guy. And me and him, like, I have something. Ooh, who said no? Aubrey. Talking about no. No what? You don't want to help me get to 2K? That's not very nice. I wouldn't do that to you. If you had a channel and you wanted someone to subscribe to your channel so you can get to 2K, I would do that for you. And I will watch your content. And I would tell other people about you and be like, hey, he's trying his best. Can you help? Sheesh. It's not very nice. It's not a nice trait to have. Professor X said, love the accent. Love the accent, Reem. Makes me want to go to London. I want to go to London. Like, I really wanted to go next month. But I don't think I'll be able to because I can't really tell y'all all the details, but we were just recently hit with the big huge whammy at my job, and around that time when I would have gone to London is, I don't think I'm not gonna be able to do it, because I'm just not gonna be able to, because the event I wanted to go to is my aunt's birthday party, and it's on the 25th, I think. And I have 2 major meetings based on the information we just got. One being in person. If they were both like online, maybe I could have swung it, but yeah, oh my God. I really wanted to come. Like, I wish I could tell y'all what the hell is going on, because I want to vent about it, but I can't on, but that's what I want to say. Roar! Because I was thinking like maybe I could just go for like, but then okay, so let me say a full sentence. Thank you, T. Oh, you give me a coffee. Thank you. I need it. So let's say like the party's on the 25th. So the event that's in person is on the 24th. The issue would be the event ends at 4:00. So literally I would have to be on a plane. Like I would have to be packed, be on the plane. And then the party's the next day. I'm gonna be so tired. I want to go to the party. Wait, I think they're starting the movie. I mean the meeting. I wish I could show y'all. They're starting the meeting. Can I show y'all? Okay, don't. Shh. I'm gonna keep you guys right here, okay? It's too much. You went right. It's too. That's what I'm saying. I think it's too much, and I'll be so tired. And then when I go to England, I need a day to rest. All right, guys, you're gonna hear me say hi, and then I'm gonna go. Okay. So if it ends abruptly, thank you guys. But hang out for a sec so you can watch the code switch. You ready? You ready? Can I do that? Why does my camera look like this? It doesn't look very sexy. Hi, guys.
You're keeping us from meeting in person.
Hello.
Oh, I'm the only one, huh?
Actually, you did it. I did it, yes.
I'm the only one that's home today. I'm so sorry, guys.
That's all right.
Oh, that's okay. If I could be home, I would be home. Yeah. All David has to do is say the word and I'll be remote forever.